I gotta go shut my door real quick. Hold on one second.
You're good.
What are you doing?
Maybe some people will join us as we get started. Oh, here was Cody. Good morning, Cody. Good morning, Coley.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right, ladies, let's go ahead. I want to jump right in. And then because it's the first day we're doing this, I want to start by just kind of clearing out our current friends box. So if we go to, and I'll screen share with you too, just a second. Some of you probably, most of you probably know how to do this, but just in case, if you are in your Facebook and click on your friends, you can go to all of your requests. So, okay. Well, I've got a lot of friend requests to catch up on, but what I want to do is view sent requests first. And I have 9 that are just hanging out right now that I'm going to cancel so that we can have a fresh, clean slate. I don't know when I even sent these things. So, oh, Danny still doesn't want to be my friend. So that way when we can kind of do this every Monday and or every other or whatever and clear out the names that we added through the week but weren't accepted, because that's kind of bad for our algorithm to do that. And then if you want to go ahead and go through your friend requests and clear out what you have. I just have a lot right now, so I'm just going to breeze through it. But okay, while I'm doing this, I'll just kind of show you guys what I do to weed through mine. Like this is somebody from Nigeria and we aren't in Nigeria and it looks like a male, and I just don't prefer to be friends with men or people that are in different countries that I don't know. This person, a health coach, she went to Aquinas, she lives in Michigan. Coffee or tea. She is with some company. Perhaps she's even with Bravenly and I just don't know her name yet. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm. And typically what I do, I should go do this really quick right now. I'm going to do friends, edit friends list. And I don't have one for May yet because I'm so behind on this. So I'm going to close out of here. Go home. Go to my friends lists. Create list. I'm going to do May of 21. So now when I accept friend requests, I can throw them in there. So this was that girl I just requested or accepted. Edit friends list. Where did I not just make a May? All right, I'm losing it. But anyway, that's how you would do that. So if you guys want to just take a minute and go through and kind of clear out what you have so we have a fresh, clean slate. I'd like to just scroll through these and I'll catch you guys' attention if I see another one that looks like spammy, but
yeah, I'm curious what you do, like when you're looking through someone's feed, like who you don't.
Yeah, I know some people would just go through and accept, and I just don't.
I haven't either because I've been getting so many of those where they tag you and 99 other people. So I've been scrolling through and just seeing if they have any of those recently, and then I'll definitely decline. But aside from that, I don't, obviously the men are people in other countries, but those are pretty much my only criteria at this point.
Yeah. Oops, mutual friends.
Okay, Mickey, how did you go and delete all of your current, like the ones that you've friend requested?
If you go into your friend request folder, there should be an option to see sent requests.
I
Now
think
that
you can only do it on your computer, Mickey. I'm not positive, but
Okay.
I've not been able to find it on my phone. You might have to just open up a browser on Facebook if you're doing it from your phone and not the app. But I haven't found it on my phone.
Good to know.
Oh, I found it on my phone.
Oh, yay.
So when you have your friend request pulled up, there's 3 little dots at the top of the screen next to the magnifying glass, and that says view sent requests. So that's how you can get to those.
Okay, so here's one that I struggle with because our mutual friends make me think that maybe she's in Bravenly because Nikki and Anna both popped up,
Mm-hmm.
but she has nothing on her page. So I feel torn because I don't want to decline somebody that's in Bravenly, but I'm going to delete her request because I feel like that could just be a spam account. Does anyone know this name?
I do not.
No.
But she kind of looks familiar.
Does she? All right. Well, and I know Nikki is one that just goes and confirms and accepts them all because they just drive her crazy. So she wants to get rid of them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to delete this one because of that reason. Good morning, Kelly. Oops. Kelly, right now we're just going through and clearing out our friend requests. This is another one, Becky, that I'm going to decline just because when I go through their posts, there's nothing recent. The first one was May 7th, and they're all just shares. So it doesn't look
Yeah.
like somebody that really provides any content.
Yep. I've noticed that too. I had a couple I've declined that they don't post anything organically. It's all shared stuff. So, okay.
Yeah. I didn't always used to be so picky, but now that I'm trying to be, I don't know, I'm approaching my 5,000 person limit. So I've got to be
Yeah.
picky with who I let in.
Whoa.
All right, I'm going to do a couple more of these and then we'll move on to. Good morning, Sarah.
You're muted.
Oh, Lord. I said I just missed you ladies and I wanted to pop in here and do a couple messages.
Oh, we are currently clearing out our friends list or not friends list, friends. Let me stop sharing so I'm not distracted. Our friend request folders, intent requests and stuff. So we have a blank slate. But now we are going to go add some new friends. So, oh, Kelly's not on anymore. Okay, I'm going to share again. And there are so many different ways you can add friends. And if you already have your way, go do your thing and shoot for 5 friends. That's what we're going to do every day, 5 friends. So what you can do is something that Ashley always says is to go to like a sponsored ad, because typically your Facebook ads are geared toward you with what you post or what you've searched before. So if you find somebody that comments on them, they're likely somebody that shares that common interest in you. So I was shopping for bathing suits recently and I have this bathing suit ad, but there's no likes or comments. So I'm just going to keep going. This isn't necessarily my favorite way to add friends, but it actually does have a point that they usually have. I don't know why these are on my thing. I've never shopped for them, but I do like them. But I would typically go to somebody that left a positive review. And maybe friend request them, but again, that's just not my favorite. So then you could always find your suggested friends. I don't even know really where they are, but those are just my friend requests. Or another thing I like to do is search stay at home mom. Obviously, if you're not a stay at home mom, maybe you wouldn't search for that, but something that you, I don't know if I could do city in Cedar Springs. Oh. So these are all people that have stay at home mom in their like bio or in their job description. And I could, this person is Grand Rapids Community College, so she must be local to me. And I kind of just scour their page a little bit too, just to make sure. So she's not posted since February 9th. Probably not gonna friend request her. If you guys have a favorite way you like to search and add people, go ahead and unmute and share.
I don't really have a favorite way on Facebook. I usually just go through the suggested, but then I started doing what Charity said to make sure that you don't have so many mutual friends. So maybe like less than 10.
Mhm.
So if you have like 77 mutual friends, it's probably, I don't know. I don't know what it probably is, but so that's what I've been doing recently. And it seems to be working out better where I'm not getting messages right away from these people I don't know.
Okay. I like that.
But I like the sponsored ad thing too. I just always it seems like I can never find one that has good comments on it. So.
Right. I know a lot of people like to complain about things. Another way is in like groups. If you are in some groups that like I'm in a couple stay-at-home mom groups, and I could kind of look for those things and see who's or some entrepreneur groups or whatever. And again, I look for the people that are positive, because there's so many people that just complain in groups, especially stay-at-home mom groups. Who's still on here? Cody, how do you like to add friends?
You actually just said what I do. I like to join a group and I interact in the groups.
Mm-hmm.
And then the people who are responding to me are the people that I end up sending those friend requests to, because I want them to be authentic. I honestly have a little hard time with just randomly adding just random people without having any kind of connection with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually in some other groups where I made friends with a lot of the people through groups, and that, I mean, that's my favorite way of doing it versus just going through and picking random people.
Sure. Yeah, I get that for sure. It's a good. I don't like adding people that I have completely nothing in common. Like even with ads, I struggle with those. But at least if it's something that I like or have used, like there was just an ad for a popple. Well, I use a popple one. So if there's people on there that are talking about the popple or asking a question about it, or leaving a positive review, I could friend request them. And then at least we have, I mean, it sounds silly, but at least we have a popple in common. But it's just these little things that, because we don't know. And with the men, I don't friend request like men. Maybe I don't know, maybe that's not nice of me, but I just don't have much in common with men.
The only time
Normal.
What?
I said, I think that's
I would
pretty normal. I don't ever accept friend requests or friend people unless
Okay,
I,
good.
know them.
Good deal. Okay, so has anybody added 5 friends yet?
I did.
You did, sweet. So when you have your 5 friends added, write them down, make a list and write down the names of them so we can kind of follow back up tomorrow. And when you get a notification that said they accepted them, go ahead and add them to your May friends list or whatever you named it if you created one yet, because that'll make it easier to go back in and interact.
Are you doing
tomorrow.
are you doing a separate list for these people or just your main May list?
I just am doing May because
Okay.
I just started it today.
Yeah, and I guess if we're going back each day and interacting with them specifically,
Yep.
okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna end this one here today because we're about 15 minutes already. But tomorrow, what we'll add instead of spending so much time at the beginning clearing out our friends list like we did today, tomorrow we'll add our five new friends, and then we'll go in and interact with the 5 we added today. In each day, obviously that list is going to get bigger and bigger. It's going to take a little bit more time, and then by Friday, we've interacted enough with these friends that we add today, hopefully. And we can start sending some messages and just making a connection with them. We're not going to send Bravenly messages, but just relationship. So as you wrote down people's names today, throughout the week, we can kind of put a note by them and like a post that really resonated with you or something you want to be able to reach out to them about come Friday.
And if they do not accept our friend requests, are we just clearing them out at the end of the week then? Or we just do that like once?
Probably, or maybe a week from whatever. So next Monday we can go through and delete the names that we added this Monday.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Any questions?
No.
Cool. All right. Well, have an
I
awesome
have
day,
one
ladies.
question. Sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
One question. What was the limit of friends we can add a day?
I don't know if there's a limit, but I know Ashley says to stick to like 5 at a time so you're not flagged as like a spammer.
Okay.
It might shut you down if you just like mass added. It might put you in Facebook jail, but I don't know the number. Becky, do you?
What-
I don't know. I think Charity maybe mentioned that, but because I know Erin does like 25 at a time.
Oh geez.
Or she tries, but she said it's really hard on Facebook. Like Instagram's a whole other story you can do.
Yeah.
I think like 100.
Yeah.
But yeah, I try to stick with 5 too. In the past I've done it a couple, throughout different times throughout the day, but I would stick with 5 at a time.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, of course. So like when we do this again tonight, and people can jump on these calls or do their own thing as often as they want. But like Becky said, I would just do 5 at a time. And it looks like Heidi, I assume, said 20 in the chat. So probably I wouldn't try more than 20 in a day, or I might. When you run your business off Facebook, I would fear being put in Facebook jail from adding too many people.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
all right. Any other questions?
Nope.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys either later today or hopefully tomorrow morning.
Are you going to be on at noon, Mick,
At noon.
for Monday Motivation?
Oh, yes.
I think I should be done with my work thing by then. So hopefully.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
Good deal. See you guys.
See you guys.
Bye.